Welcome once more again. On this section, we're going to walk you through on how to restock or to receive your item when you make a purchase, right? So the first thing we're going to do for you to do it is what you click on products. Now go straight down to receive invoice. Okay, so when you click on receive invoice, what the next thing to do when you click on receive invoice, then you are going to put the information or details of the invoice, right? By clicking here. When you buy the physical invoice, any receipts have an invoice number. You have to type in the invoice number. But in a situation whereby you just went down to a nearby shop that doesn't have a receipt, that can't provide a receipt, and you don't have any receipt to track that, so you can use that particular date as a receipt number. So right now for here, I'm going to use 02, that is what second words of May 2026. That is my invoice number. Then I'll click here to select my supplier. If you have any supplier that is here, you can select it. I can select this down, or I'll select what? Davis. Davis might be my supplier. Then I will click here. Then what am I supplying? Then I can say fearless. So when you come here, you type in the name of the product, right? Then I'll click on the name of the product it will add. Then if there is any other item, I can say book. These are the items registered here. Remember, it depends on your institution where you work. Now, I'll click on this. Right now, I purchase, let me say 3 items. I can say Fanta. If you have that, you can see here, Fanta 50 cl. Now, after this, what else will I do? I'll click on this close. Now, these are the products we are about to add now. So you can see the current quantity here now is showing the current quantity is 0. It will tell you the selling price. So the next now is what? How quantities am I receiving? If it's one pack, remember in anything you do here, if you are a retail business, you will put it in a retail quantity, not in a pack quantity. So if I buy one pack of Fearless, which one pack contains 12 pieces, so I type 12 pieces. Now here, total cost, how much do you buy the 12 pieces? That is what it means. How much you buy the one pack? If I buy this one pack 70,000, I'll tell you 8,000, means the cost price for each one is what? 667 naira. But this is your selling price. It displays selling price, selling it at what? 1,000, right? Now here is what? Coke. Coke, it means you buy 2 pack of Coke. One pack contain 12. So if you are buying two pack will be what? 24. I can come here and say what? 24. That is for 2 pack. Now here is the previous cost price. We bought it before 3 what? 95. Automatically it will display how much is expected to be. Now, but if maybe there is a price increase or deduction, you can come here and type in whatever things you buy it. As in there is a price deduction, you bought it 4,500 for one. So the two will give you what? 9,000 naira. So that means the cost price have what? Come down a little bit. Now the same thing goes with what? Fanta. Let me say one pack. Then here is 4,500, right? It's 4,500. So the total a value will be on that invoice expected to be 21,500 naira. So you have to correspond this to tally with the invoice or whatever thing that you purchase amount being paid. If it's not in order, please, you have to go back to check your entry or recalculate what is on the receipt to know if there is any mistake anywhere. So that is how to receive or restock. If you are done, then you click on what? Save invoice. So when I say, you can say invoice was saved. It's very simple. Now there's something else I want to show you. For you to know whether if what save I've entered, if I click on all invoice, you can see this is what I just received now, right? Then when you are done, this is to see what you have received. The next is what you can click on what? Stock. For you to see whether the quantity is reflecting stock, then can click on stock balance. So when you click on the stock balance, you can search the product that you want to check. I can come here and I'll say fearless. Okay, so when I come here, I'll type the name of what I want. So if you type the name of what you want, I can say what? Coke. You can see the Coke here now is what? 24, which we just received. So if it's Fanta, I will come here and say what? Fanta. I can say Fanta is what? 12. So that is how it works. So another way you can do that, to confirm what you do, you click on products. then click on all products. So when you click on all products, you can click on the search button, click it 2 times. I can say Coke. So when I say Coke, you can see it comes out here. Either you click on the name Coke or you go to what your left, your right hand side, click on the history. So this is where you can see the brief history on how the quantity come across. So you can see the opening total in on that product is 24. It show you this is the date in which the product was received, and this is what the receipt or invoice number, and this is the person who supplied these products. Okay, so that is a simple way on how to restock or receive your item. So if you have any question, please on the comment section you can drop it there. Thank you, and God bless you. Thank you. Bye.